And welcome back to this edition of your Kingsport Chamberzone on location from Kingsport City Schools.
Good nutrition, exercising, curbing those unhealthy habits, and getting those regular medical checkups. All of that's important to our health. Well, last year, the City of Kingsport focused on those key areas when it launched what many are calling its biggest and most aggressive community initiative ever, all focusing on our health. It's called Healthy Kingsport.
Appropriately enough.
Absolutely. It's called Healthy Kingsport, and it's created to improve our lifestyles and improve our overall health. Here now with an update on this very important program are the program's new Executive Director, Kandy Childress, and Healthy Kingsport's new Coordinator, Johanna Morales. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank
welcome
you.
to Healthy Kingsport. Glad to have you on the show. So this is such an important program, community-wide, it's statewide, and Healthy Kingsport's a leader in so many ways. So Kandy, give us an overview of Healthy Kingsport.
Sure. Healthy Kingsport actually began several years ago when a group of concerned community members just recognized that our health and wellness trends in our community were really kind of going in the wrong direction. They wanted to change that direction. So in order to do that, they formed a community action group, and they found through and by being led by the Greater Kingsport Family YMCA, a Pioneering Healthier Communities grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. And they worked together, they went up to DC for some training, and a couple of years after that, Healthy Kingsport, the nonprofit organization that focuses on wellness, infrastructure, and policy, was born.
It's such an exciting organization. We're so lucky to have it here in the community. What are the focus areas of Healthy Kingsport?
Sure. The focus areas are threefold. One, wellness, and that really constitutes good nutrition, increasing our physical activity, and tobacco cessation programs. It also focuses on enhancing our infrastructure, really building up and taking care of our community assets that we have, like the Greenbelt and Bays Mountain and our local parks and rec areas, and then also influencing policies around, that could be at an organization level, the city level, or the state level. And many of those policies currently that we are addressing have to do with tobacco cessation.
Healthy Kingsport was created to help all of us, so improve our lifestyles, improve our health. So if for viewers watching at home and they're sitting there and they're thinking, this can really help me, I need to improve my health, how can they as individuals get connected to Healthy Kingsport and take advantage of all that you have to offer?
Sure. I mean, the way to do that is really through our Healthy Kingsport website. Healthy Kingsport is also part of a collaborative of Live Well pilot programs going on in the state of Tennessee, which are linked back to Healthier Tennessee. And so Healthy Kingsport is a great kind of channel to Healthier Tennessee, and Healthier Tennessee has a movement right now that it addresses businesses, places of worship, and schools. And they have small starts for success around nutrition, physical activity, and tobacco cessation that Healthy Kingsport can bring to bear.
Well, and Joanna, speaking of the businesses, that is one way that we can actually take Healthy Kingsport out to the community instead of it coming to us. And so how do you all work with the businesses to help their employees become healthier?
Well, again, businesses can go on to Healthier Tennessee and sign up to be a Healthier Tennessee workplace. And so what that is, it's really giving acknowledgement to these businesses that may already be having these wellness programs, and also businesses that may be wanting to start a wellness program and don't really know where to start. They can go on this website, on Healthier Tennessee's website, and sign up as a Healthier Tennessee place of work. And so all they would need is their company name, approximately how many employees, an email address, and an address. And so once they put all that information in, the website will prompt them different tips and exercises that will help them get the wellness program started. And once you get your program started, then you just mark it off and you keep moving along the program. And they're really simple steps that many companies are already doing. And so it's just a way of giving them credit, and it'll also help them in their recruiting when they go out to speak to different potential employees on what their organization has to offer.
And you're obviously reaching the school systems as well, and Andy True mentioned about the water stations and the partnership with Healthy Kingsport. Tell us from your perspective, Kandy, why that's so important and why it's so critical that you all, Healthy Kingsport, get in the school systems.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely critical that we're in the school systems for a variety of reasons. Nutrition and physical activity and tobacco cessation. Those are messages that we want to bring to our young people while they're in elementary school, middle school, and so that when they get to high school, they can make those good choices, what we call better default choices. So for example, the water, that is critical because sugary beverages are the single largest caloric contributor to our diets. And we also know that sugar is the leading contributor to diabetes and also to obesity and overweightness. And so, right now in our community in Sullivan County, we have about 73% of our community members who are either overweight or obese. Similarly, we have about 45% of the folks that are employable or employable age that are either pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic. So, having those kids learn the good habits and really embracing that so that they don't fall into that statistic or become that particular number is really going to be key.
That's great.
This initiative, Healthy Kingsport, also has both a social and financial impact on our local economy. So talk about that and then the economic impact Healthy Kingsport can make on our community.
Sure, and I think just from a social impact, I mean, we want to have a healthy community because we want all of our citizens to be healthy and not only live a long life, but a long life that's a quality life. And so from a social standpoint, that's really critical. We care about each other, and that's been evidenced in the greater Kingsport spirit that we all talk about. And in fact, in a Gallup Healthways poll for 2015, our community was ranked as one of the highest communities to have a sense of community. So when we say greater Kingsport spirit, we're not just thinking that ourselves. That's actually coming to bear on survey results. So that's the social impact. Now I'll let Johanna talk about the economic impact.
Well, going back towards the businesses, if we have a healthier community, recruitment is easier for businesses to recruit and retain quality employees. And along with that, we bring down the cost of health care. It costs an employer approximately, for an employee that has diabetes, around $6,000 a year of healthcare costs for that employee. With smoking, an employee that smokes, it'll cost the employer around $5,000 a year, if not more, for that employee. So if we're able to make these employees healthier and make our community healthier, those healthcare costs will come down, productivity will increase, and we'll see our economic stance just grow.
So Joanna, you all have shared a lot of great information for us today. If people want more information about Healthy Kingsport, what's the best place to find that?
They can visit our website, healthykingsport.org, or they can also follow us on our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And so anytime people are out on the Greenbelt, if you're out drinking water, hiking, biking, anything that you have any activity here in Kingsport, because we do have a great infrastructure of being able to go out and enjoy this beautiful area, please share it with us on our social media pages. So.
Absolutely. Well, Kandy Childress and Johanna Morales with Healthy Kingsport, thanks for being with us today, and thanks for all you're doing, the great strides you're doing to make our community a healthier place to live.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to talk to you about a festival that brings 10,000 people. Is that right? 10,000? That wasn't a typo by you?
It's probably even larger than that by now.
Probably right. Right after this.